Hello, welcome to 1111 True Crime. Mama D coming at ya. We're live. We're going to be talking about little Melodee Buzzard, 9 years old, and none of us know what happened. The mom's not cooperating, and I'm just like, how many red flags do we need? And what a bizarre case. Like, there is something premeditated in this. I don't think we question that. She has switched license plates on the vehicle during this trip. Now the question is, when did she switch the plates? Was it she switched the plates after she left and then she put them back to the rental car and Melodee was still with Ashley, the mother? Because then, I mean, like, what, right? But if she switched plates and then Melodee goes missing and she's not seen with Melodee anymore, and then Ashley switches the plates back to the rental thing, that's a whole different color of a horse. That really shows intent to hide, disguise. And that's what a lot of this case is about, is disguise, these wigs. What is this about? Let me show you. They broadened the picture out. You can see it down here. It's almost got this Cher wig going on there for Ashley, the mother. And then I'm confused because I don't know about you guys, but Melodee has, from what we know, long, dark, curly hair. This wig she has on just makes it look straighter. I don't get that. I don't get these wigs. I don't get this license plate. What's going on here, you guys? Hi, Shona. Oh, you love it? You love being here? Oh, you guys, let me just say this real quick. Stay tuned after this because we're going to do something fun. Like, I've never done anything like this before. I've been working up to it. We're going to have our first ever live 1111 Dex party. There are giveaways. There is fun to be had. And it's kind of like something interesting. Just check it out. Just follow me over if you want to continue. And, it's one of those things where I thought about it and I'm like, I have to sponsor myself somehow. What would be the funnest way? And I found it. I think it's going to be a great deal of fun. Hey, Nikki UK, Dark Angels, Allison Steed, Debbie Gazardo. Hello, lovelies. Hi, Carla. Liz is here. A lot of beautiful faces. All right. So she does have an update, meaning that the last time that we knew that Melodee was seen was on the 7th when they were renting the car. And again, that's at this picture, right? What is this, a CBT? Or the security cam footage, right? But now they've updated it and they're saying last seen alive on October 9th. So they've updated it 2 extra days. Now, it was the day after the 9th that Ashley, the mother, returns home without Melodee. Melodee was seen with Ashley near the Colorado-Utah border. So, a lot of people in Utah and a lot of people in Colorado have never heard of this little girl, I assure you. So we need to keep getting the word out there far and wide. If you're in those areas, I would personally print you some missing posters and send them to you free of charge if you need them to put them up in those areas that you live in. I will pay for that. I'll give you 50 a piece. I mean, seriously, I'll print them and I'll ship them to you. So if you are in the Utah or the Colorado area, let me know if you need posters. And my email is rubberducky2005@yahoo.com. Now, also, the mother ripped down the missing posters of the child, as if to say, she's not missing. She's not missing. Is that not bizarre? What do you guys think on that? On that action alone, like, think of a different case. Think of like all of a sudden if, hypothetically, Katie Proudfoot went out there and was seen ripping down posters of Sebastian. How would you feel? Well, that's what we're all looking at over here. Why would you be ripping down posters? And the mother never reported this child missing. So I've got all these red flags. One, it wasn't the mother that reported the child missing. So to her, guess what? Melodee's not missing to Ashley because she knows where this child is, obviously. So she's ripping down these posters, sending a signal to everybody. This child's not missing. That's what I pick up, right? That's not Melodee in those pictures. That's AI generated, in your opinion. Could be KSS. Could be. It looks like Melodee to me. Looking at Melodee's picture, the poor little angel, dark angels. Right. Y'all, you've seen, and I don't know why I'm on a horror movie kick, but like, let me fix my chair. Hold on. I've got one of those office rollers and it gets like weird. Check this out. What if Melodee's mother, Ashley, is like the movie Carrie mother, very religious, like fanatical? What is her religion? Is she Pentecostal? Is she Latter-day Saints? Is she Baptist? And it's not because I care about what religion she is. I want to know about those churches in the area. Like, I was looking up to see what kind of churches are in that area to get missing posters around. Because what if, I mean, does the other party have to be in the know that they have a missing child? Think of Utah and how sparse that place is. Like, there's some little rinky-dink places that don't pay no attention to the news. And this whole disguising thing, I mean, it's the best thought, really. Because what alternative do we have? Did she abandon her alone somewhere in a motel and say, hey, I'll come back and get you later, and didn't? Well, then wouldn't we have heard about this child getting help and being found and so forth? Or did somebody else nefarious find little Melodee all left alone in a motel? So she's either alone somewhere, which God forbid somebody touch that child, right? Somebody has this child, or she's been passed away. Those are about the only three options that I can see. Carla thinks the mother is wicked. I'm wondering if the mother is on some, like, I don't know, like protective binge because she lost. This is the one day, y'all, that they're raking with the big machine my entire street and getting all the leaves and everything, because we're going to get snow soon, so they want to be able to plow without leaves. So you're going to hear a lot of machinery. Okay, Shona says, with wigs like that, they stick out like a sore thumb. Surely someone will spot them, and that hair, it's so strange. It is like her wig. Come on, it's like movie star big. Nikki UK says, yes, Dark Angel, why would you not want to help find your child unless you know what has happened to? Well, we all know that Ashley knows what happened because she's the last one to see the child seen with the child, so she knows where the child went from her. But did she like check this child into some like church program that they try to protect children from CPS or something? I don't know. I haven't looked in to see if the child was indigenous, that perhaps she could be checked into some place where a tribe or a band would protect her. I mean, I've really looked at this. It's so strange. Yes, it was very strange, Nikki K says, taking down the posters. Big red flag. Okay, this is what I'm wondering too, Nikki. Is the reason that the child has on a wig that looks so close to her own hair is what Nikki UK is saying up here. if actually Ashley's hair has been cut all off. And so she didn't want anybody to see her with the hair cut off. So she put a wig on that looks like the child's hair so that you would never suspect that the child's hair is cut. That's highly likely. Carla's saying trafficked. That's the biggest question, right? Who did she give this child to? And most concerning, not only is, well, the most concerning is that this child is missing, but also is that Ashley can't even afford her own house to rent it. She's allegedly being evicted type energy. I don't know if it's true. Rumor has it that she's out of money and facing some serious issues because of money issues. Yeah, Shauna, the mom does look emotionally detached. The mom looks like she's not there, like, checked out, right? I mean, I don't know. I haven't had a conversation with her, but she just is shut down. That's No Moon. Nice to see you as well. Hi, Carla, lovely. Hey, Marianne. Maybe child wanted to dress up wig and purse. Feels like something more to it than that. Aw, I hope you feel better, Rach. I hope you go lay down and feel better. So you guys, these are my things I've got for red flags. I'll read them and then I'm going to read the little article here. And you know all these red flags, but I thought why not just get them out there. So first of all, the update that I have for you is that the mother switched the license plates, that the child was seen October 9th near Colorado Utah border, and then I'll read you the article with the update. These are my red flags that I just came up with right here. The lack of emotion for the mother not reporting the child missing. That's a big one to me. The mom tearing down the missing posters. That's wild. Mom switching license plate. Right? And using a false New York license plate at that. Where'd you get that, lady? Who'd you get that from? Both the mom and child wearing wigs. That's weird. That is just weird. No picture of Melodee in years. Years. The only ones we're getting are CCTV. The last time this child has a picture that we can see besides the ones on the CCTV security stuff, but an actual photograph, this child appears to have her baby teeth. Her baby teeth. Like you go into first grade missing some teeth, right? She's still got them all. She looks about 5. She's not cooperating with the authorities either. That's another big red flag, is she has lost a child to CPS previously, which could be the motive as to why she would hide Melodee now. I pray that she's hiding her in a safe place if she's hiding this child. Not transferring any school records to a new location is very concerning. And obvious concern is that it has been alleged by multiple family members that Ashley has mental illness in some various degrees and different diagnoses. I'm not a doctor. I won't discuss the diagnoses, but they're alarming. That's just how I feel. Aw, Nikki K is hoping you feel better, Rach. Sending you love and healing energy. Dark Angel Hulse, if you're wanting to disguise a child like that, you can pass it off as a game. Yeah, you could just tell the child, well, what if she has Melodee scared? What if she's like, they're going to put you in a place that's terrible, you won't get to eat and all this, so I'm going to go protect and hide you so that nobody bad can hurt you. She's going to play along with it because she's 9 and that's her mom. And if the mom, if hypothetically the mother was paranoid and with all these disguises, I'm just saying, is that a real leap of faith? if the mom's truly paranoid, has she put that paranoia onto Melodee? And now Melodee is scared to be found. Just makes you wonder. Hey, Liam, good to see you. Welcome back. So let's go over to, let's see, what do we want to do this year?
In multiple states.
Hold on.
With her daughter.
I gotta get it going.
Releasing new details in the search for missing 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard.
Investigators say Melodee's mother, Ashley Buzzard, left California with her daughter in early October, traveling as far as Nebraska before returning home. Detectives say the pair were last seen on surveillance video near Colorado, Utah, the border there, on October the 9th. When Ashley returned from the trip on October the 10th, Melodee was no longer with her. Authorities believe Ashley may have used a false New York license plate during the trip. She has since returned the rental car, but is not cooperating with police. Investigators say they are searching surveillance in multiple states. Anyone with information is asked to call the Santa Barbara Sheriff's Office.
So it goes on to say the urgent search is underway for 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard, who was taken to from Lompoc, California, by her mother. She was last seen. What is playing? Hold on.
With no limits, slowdowns, or surprise
I don't even know
fees,
what's
all for
playing.
just $25 a month. Run it.
Don't you hate that? Okay. Melodee was last confirmed seen on October 9th near the Colorado-Utah border after a multi-state road trip. The mother used a false New York license plate on the white 2024 Chevrolet Malibu to avoid detection on their travel. Santa Barbara, California. The search is intensifying for missing 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard, who was taken from Lompoc by her mother, Ashley Buzzard, according to the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office. New details in the investigation reveal the mother... Oh, let me fix it so you can see it all. That way you can choose to read along. Authorities say Ashley has refused to cooperate with authorities and confirm her daughter's welfare. So she isn't even confirming that her daughter is okay, I guess. So on the 7th, Ashley left her residence in California with Melodee in a 2024 white Chevrolet Malibu that she had rented. That license plate is NMNG101. Surveillance images captured them at the rental car agency in Lompoc, with both appearing to be wearing wigs. October 8th, the Malibu was observed with a New York license plate HCG9677. They're really dragging the road, which investigators believe was a false or switched plate used to avoid detection. Detectives believe the pair traveled as far as Nebraska before starting a return trip that included Kansas. On October 9th, Melodee was last seen via video surveillance in the region between Colorado and Utah border. October 14th, the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office officially begins its investigation after the school administrator reported Melanie's prolonged absence. After October 14th, deputies spoke with Ashley at her Lompoc residence, but she provided no verifiable explanation for Melodee's location. Ashley has remained uncooperative. The rental vehicle was later returned to the agency in Lompoc with its original California license plates attached. What we know is Melodee is considered at risk. She is described as 4 foot 6 inches tall, 60 pounds, with brown curly hair and brown eyes. Now, I'm going to just volunteer this. If this child's in a wig, she could have very short hair and maybe even be dressed as a boy. We don't know. According to the sheriff's office, Ashley is believed to have taken her and remains uncooperative with the detectives. The two were last seen traveling in a white 2024 Chevrolet Malibu with California license plates at the start of the trip, but the false New York plate during the journey. Let's look at this map. Investigators are cooperating with law enforcement agencies in Colorado, Utah, Arizona, Nevada, and California, 5 states, to fill gaps in the travel timeline. They have released a map of the vehicle stop to encourage community members to view personal surveillance footage, especially on your car or something like that. This is just wild. Yeah, Melodee's hair is very distinctive. It's gorgeous, right? So, the areas that the Malibu is believed to have traveled through, the following areas on October 9th. Now, pay attention. The last time she was seen is the 9th of October, but then these areas come after that, I believe. Just from, I could be wrong though, but they're looking for footage from Green River, Utah, Pangutich, Utah. I say that wrong, I know. Northwest Arizona, Primm, Nevada, Rancho Cucamonga, California. Cucamonga. I have a hard time saying that. So the Greenrich and Pangutich, Utah, Northwest Arizona, Primm, Nevada, and Rancho Cucamonga, California. That's hard to say, Rancho Cucamonga. Okay, what they're saying, the searchers are slow, that they take a while, and we knew that we would be inside the residence. Good portion of the day, that overarching goal of the investigators is to bring Melodee home safely. If you do have information, you guys, call the detectives at 805-681-4150 or the anonymous tip line 805-681-4171. And you can also do anonymous tips online at the address you see on the screen. Okay. So, what has she done with this child? Like, where could this baby be? Marina says, I just get the feeling she moved her somewhere knowing eviction was looming. She did try to rent another car. Where did she need to go? That's a great question. She seems paranoid. Yep. That the father's family is trying to take her. Agreed. And so I'm extremely hopeful that she's like, oh, I put her in a safe place, but I'm not going to tell anybody. And then they'll catch on. We'll find the kid. She'll be safe. That's what I'm hoping. Yes. Yes, Liam, this mother has been caught on CCTV camera, or actually the neighbors filmed it, taking down the missing posters of the child, Melodee. I'll go over my red flags real quick. The mom tearing down the posters, right? Mom switching the license plate on this trip is, oh my gosh. That's like what? And to use a fake license plate, like New York? You're disguising this. You're hiding this. And, I mean, if she was going to red rum this child, she would have done it in her own thing and been real quiet and not risked all this. This mother has went through this for some reason. All of this to hide this child, I feel. Both mom and child wearing wigs, not cooperating with authorities. No pictures of this child in years except for the CCTV. The last picture we had, this child had baby teeth. Does this remind you of the movie Carrie? Like the mother being all weird and fanatical? Oh no, it's creepy. The mother losing a child previously to CPS could be the triggering motive for all of this, in my opinion. Not transferring school records to a new location is very concerning. And then you got the whole mental illness that both sides of the family are suggesting that Ashley suffers from. It's very concerning. Yeah, and took her out of school months ago. Right, Nikki. Exactly. Well, the mother doing that is not a good sign, said Liam. Exactly. Mariana, if I was at risk of eviction, and the same for most people, they would ask the other parents to take the child until something was in place. yeah, you would think the other family, but something's different with her. Like, why does she fear that family so much? And I do. I intuitively feel like she fears the family. And, you know, Melodee's dad passed away when she was an infant. And so it's not like that family actually, obviously, unfortunately, has any rights to Melodee, because it's been years and it's been years since they've seen her. So why go to such lengths? Is there more coming from the CPS prior to Melodee going missing that we're not aware of? I mean, the school did follow through and report this child missing. Have there been, which we won't know because it's a CPS case if it is, but have there been school reports of this child not being fed proper or harm or something, anything in there prior to this child going missing that Ashley, the mother, would have been like, I'm going to hide this child? That's really what we need to know. Yeah, she was about 6 months old, right? Unspoken. 6 months old when he died in a motorcycle crash. Me either, Laura. And I don't know if we'll ever understand Ashley Buzzard's mind. And I don't think we can. But I do think I recognize that this is all a disguise, is a sense of paranoia. Now, I'm not saying it's not valid. Maybe CPS was going to come knocking, right? There could be. That looks like a very thin little 9-year-old girl. So, makes you wonder, makes you wonder. Yeah, the dad died years ago. Years ago. All right, my lovelies. I want to say thank you so much for being with me today. If you want to jump over, we're going to do our first live 11/11 deck party. It's starting in about a half hour. It'll give me time to get the set ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I may not sell a thing. I don't care. I just want to have a good time with you. And we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. It's a trial today. But I think it could be fun. We're going to do a giveaway and more surprises. So stay tuned. Hope you'll choose to continue on with us. I want to say thank you today for all of your likes, your hypes, and if you chose to subscribe, welcome to the family. I love you and thank you so much. And I'll see you again very soon. Love you.